Yo, guys, fears, audience, fears, coffee first. That is a good cup of coffee. Damn. Holy crap, that was good. All right, well, back at it again with another live stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. I got all the cups, the Halloween cups. I thought I would decorate it like that today. The decorations are complete. Finally, it took forever, but I got it all decorated. And before the night's out, I will show you all the decorations. And I'm going to show it in the vlog, too. And I got a new vlog coming out tomorrow on the main channel. So, that'll be good. Alright, let's open up the chat. Let's rock. Let's roll. Okay. Here we go. I hope you're doing good. I had a pretty good day. It was another good day, but another busy day. Work was good. Last night we had like 37,000, so it wasn't too bad. Today we're going to review two movies. And they are The Hornet, the Green Hornet. I was going to watch Hard Target last night, but I hadn't seen a superhero movie in like quite a while, so The Hornet, the Green Hornet. So we're going to review that. I finally got done with Star Trek Voyager Season 6, so I got one more season to do, and then we're going to review it, and then we're going to do the top 10 episodes of Season 6, as always. And then we're going to watch some movie trailers because I bought some new movies and I've yet to see the trailers. So there we are. And then what do people do in Missouri in the fall season? I'm going to get into that because I've actually done that. So there we are. All right. So let me just, let's call Lantern. Because you know Lantern, he's a snoozing. Lantern is a snoozing away. I need him to share the link. He's a very important part of the show now. It starts off the show with him going, shunk! And there it is. And I always check up on my buddy. You know, Lantern's my buddy. He's my pal. I want to make sure he's having a good day. And don't forget to check out Lantern's show every Thursday night and every Friday night. It's coming up soon. Hell yeah. All right. Let's give him a little call. Lantern. He's probably snoozing. Yo!
Yo!
What's up, Lantern? What's up, twin? How you been, twin?
Looking good, y'all.
Lantern, guess what? Good news.
What?
I'm live right now.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Lantern. Damn.
What? Damn.
Pew! Lantern, were you asleeping?
Nah.
Alright, I thought maybe you were napping. Anyway, Lantern, how was your day?
Good.
Nice. I had a pretty good day, buddy. All right, Lantern, drop that link, and I'll see you in the chat. All right.
All right.
All right, cool. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Sean. Oh, shit. Chunk! Lantern's awesome. Lantern is great. Oh, that was genius. All right, let's open up the chat. Today's thumbnail, I decided to find a nice picture of St. Louis, Missouri in the fall time. So I thought that'd be most appropriate. All right, here we go. Lantern's awesome. There we go. Opening up the chat here. Yo! What's up, dudes? What's up, dudes and dudettes? What's up, Strong Bear? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. What's up? Great impression. He says, yo, there goes the planet. Yo, hey, everyone. Hey, Strong Bear. What's up? Incredible impression. Wake up, Lantern. Yeah, Lantern was snoozing. He definitely was snoozing away. He says, yo, howdy, Fears. Howdy, Days. Well, howdy, Lantern. Sniddles! That was for you, Chicken Wizard. Or I could just call, I could call Sega and try to get a Snittles out of him. Hang on. Let me see if I can get one out of him. Hang on. All right, give me a second here. Hang on. Snittles! Because, you know, there's only one person that can do a Snittles, and that's Sega. Yo, Sega, what's going on?
Not much.
Sega, I'm live right now, and Chicken Wizard asked for a Snittles. You're on my phone right now. Can you give... You're on speakerphone. Can you give everybody a Snittles?
Snittles.
Snittles!
Snittles.
Snittles!
Snittles.
Snittles! Yeah! That was awesome, Sega. That was amazing, buddy.
I hope you're happy with that.
No, I loved it.
Now.
Sega, I loved it. Listen, anytime you do a Snittles, I love it, buddy. I love it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to get back to my show, buddy. But, hey, tell the fans, you said you're going to play Resident Evil 2 tomorrow, right?
The remake, but yes.
The remake.
I'm doing for the remake though. I'm doing hardcore run though.
Uh-huh.
I think Ribbons are still in the game.
Nice.
This time I'm hoping to complete still complete the entire game.
Oh, hell yeah. Watch out, Sega.
Trophy for completing it.
Oh, yeah. Sega, watch out for those liquors.
Oh, yes.
Part 2, the liquors.
Bats, but I'm hoping to beat them.
I'm telling you, man. Those liquors are pretty nuts. Insane.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just go in there with my rocket launcher with infinite rockets and just blow them all to shit.
There you go, buddy. Rocket launcher.
Reggie was playing the game with the rocket launcher. I just went through the whole game with just rocket launchers and infinite ammo.
There you go.
This is the original.
Rocket launchers, grenade launchers, mines, bombs, going nuts.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm ballistic.
That's right. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to get back to the chat. If you want to hang out in the chat later on, the chat is live, so come on in if you want to hang out.
I'm probably going to just go right back to editing right now.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a wonderful night. Happy editing, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Yep.
Nice. Way to go, Sega. Sega, thanks a lot for that awesome Snittles. What's up, Strong Bear? What's up, Lantern? What's up, Mama Bear? Good to see you. Tina, I have a question. I'm just curious. Tina, I know Dave has uploaded a lot of content, but have you uploaded any content? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. You need to hold a weekly event, Fears Friday at the movies, where you stream a movie live with the people. You know, I tried that, Incredible Impressions, and I got a warning from YouTube. Because I had my computer pointing at my TV over here, they gave me a warning, and they said, don't ever do that again. And they said, if we see you do that, then, like, they're going to give me a strike. Which is weird, because, like, whenever I watch the movie trailers, they hear the sound, but because they don't see the picture, I guess I get away with it, or whatever, you know? So, I don't know, it's a little weird. It's definitely a little bit weird, but yeah. I'm eating green grapes. Well, nice. Well, I'm eating blueberries. There you are. I know, right? It's such bullshit, but whatever, there it is. Alright. Well, let's start things off with a bang, shall we? Alright. Let's start off with some candy reviews. I've never tried their pumpkin one, so I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to review these. So let's do it. We're getting into that fall weather, man. My favorite times of year. All the Halloween shirts come out. I got my new Return of the Living Dead t-shirt on. There's her boobies! And someone's messaging me. Oh, shit, really? Oh, damn. Dave just sent me a message. Just heard from Jeff, no Daytona Toy Show. Well, I wasn't planning on going to them because, I got my, I just saw it, Dave. I got my tickets finally. Fears is going to visit his family from September 26th all the way till October 5th. So, hell yeah. All right, let's do these. Let's do the Snickers review. Here we go. So, the Snickers pumpkin. I've never tried these before. I've tried Snickers, but I've never tried this kind before. Snickers pumpkin review. All right, here we go. Look at that. Nice. All right, here we go. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so lots of caramel. Lots of chocolate. But not too much chocolate. Not too much chocolate. I'm gonna give it a yo, what's up, Joey? I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. That was pretty good. 9 out of 10. It was sweet, but not too sweet. So sweet, but not too sweet. It had nuts in it. Very nutty. Very nutty. Like I said, 9 out of 10. Pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't think Adam will be able to make it November. He's back in SoCal. I saw that. Yeah, I've been catching up on Adam the Woo's videos. And, yeah. He stayed in the poltergeist house. That's pretty badass. He stayed in the actual, apparently they turned the old poltergeist house into like a bed and breakfast. And inside it's dressed like the 80s, just like out of the movie. So I would love to do that one day. I would love to go stay at that poltergeist house. That would be fucking bitchin'. So Adam, you inspired me. I don't know how you booked this thing, but one day I would love to do it. It's in California. I would love to just fly out there, get a rental car, drive to the house, stay at the house for a night, film a bunch of footage, and then fly back. I could do it like on a weekend or something, I wouldn't even have to take off work. I could fly out Friday, stay there Saturday, Sunday. Oh, well, no, I would have to. I'd have to take one day off because then I could fly back like Monday morning. But I'm sure my boss will let me have one day off. But yeah, I could do it. But yeah. He did. Around Christmas time, he did the Christmas Story House. Either 2 years ago or a year ago. I can't remember, but yeah. But as much as I love Christmas Story, Zach, I definitely would love the Poltergeist house a little bit better. So yeah. Joey says, I hate peanuts. Give me a Milky Way instead. I mean, I like Milky Way too. You don't like peanuts, Joey? Well, to each their own. There's 2 Joeys in here. There's a Joey with a picture, and then there's a Joey without. So is this a fake Joey? Hang on, let me go to his channel. I think this is a fake Joey. Oh, no, this is the real Joey. I guess, I don't know, Joey, whenever you came in, it didn't show your Mr. Sniddles guy right off the bat. Like, when you say, I hate peanuts, I can see Mr. Sniddles. But then, when you go up and it says, hard R, it doesn't show your little photo. So for a minute, I thought it was like a troll or something. Yeah. So, Zach, if you have not seen him stay in the Poltergeist house, that's probably one of my favorite vlogs that Adam's done so far. Recently. I mean, probably my favorite vlog of all time was when he showed all the Ernest Scared Stupid movie locations. That's a good one. And then he got kicked out of Disney once for something. That was an interesting vlog too, but he's done a lot. That's true. We did. I saw that today. I saw that today on Facebook. We lost Robert Redford. I believe it was he died at 89, and he was a great actor. He was also in one of the Iron Man movies. So yeah. So R.I.P. to Robert Redford. That's crazy. All these amazing actors are just dying. I mean, I get it. You know, like people are getting old and stuff. But yeah. All right. But R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to his family. Sending blessings and prayers. All right. Nerd review. So purple. These are the purple kind. Purple nerd review. All right, here we go. Wow. They're sweet, sour, and tangy all in one go. So sweet, sour, tangy, purpley. I'm gonna give it a 9.1 out of 10. I do love nerds. I've been eating nerds ever since I was like 5 or 6 when I first went trick-or-treating. So I do recommend it. And I do recommend the Snickers pumpkin. That one was good. I'll admit, I liked the Snickers pumpkin just a little bit better. Just a little bit, you know. A little bit more. All right, let's see. Yes, we need to vlog the Ernest Save Christmas locations, too. I'm down. Zach, if you want to come with me and do that, because they filmed all of it in Orlando. They filmed that entire movie in Orlando. I don't think they filmed any of it in L.A. I think all of it was filmed in Orlando. Fears will be bouncing off the walls tonight. Nah, not too much. I only had a little piece of this. I'm going to save it for later. I saved the packaging, so I'm going to save it for later. And I've only had 1 cup of coffee, so. Now, if Fears had 2 cups of coffee, Dave, then I'd be going nuts off the wall. So, Dave, I'm definitely down to go to Spooky Empire at least, if not 2 days, at least 1 day, because it's November 1st and November 2nd. We don't have to go 2 days if you don't want to. If you want to go 1 day and then hit up Dave's convention the next day, you let me know. And then, Zach, I am so down to hit up all those Ernest Saves Christmas movie locations. Let me know, buddy. I still need to upload. I haven't had time to upload all the Escape from New York movie locations in St. Louis. I still got them on my hard drive. It's coming, I promise. I promise. I actually just edited and finished the Tampa Toy Con, the one that me and Sega went to. So I'm going to be debuting that tomorrow. It's too late. It's like 9:37. It's too late to debut it today. So I'm going to debut it tomorrow. So yeah. Well, I can't go, Dave, on the 31st because I'm going to go to Disney on the 31st. I always go to Disney on my birthday, and I always go to Disney on Halloween, and then I do a Halloween live stream here with my costume on. So, and everybody better have their costumes on. Fears is going as Snake motherfucking Plissken. Biatches, that's right. That's right, y'all. J-Man says, what's up, Fears? How's things been? Pretty good, buddy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so Dave, we should go November 1st and 2nd. Or just November 1st. I'm down with whatever you want to do, buddy. Because that would be some good footage. I know it would be. I know for a fact it would be. So, yeah. But yeah, Jay, man, it's been good. How are you and Mary doing? I hope things are going good. I hope things are going really good with you and Mary. I know you said last time we talked, I know you said Mary was like a little sick or something. I hope she feels better, man. I really do. My stomach was killing me yesterday. I don't know what it was. It feels 10 times better today. And I finally finished all of the decorations. So let me get up real quick before we get into any more topics. Let me debut the Halloween tree and all the decorations. So come with fears. All right, here we go. All right, I got all the Halloween mugs, and then I've done a bunch of stuff different. I'm only gonna put up one. You know those big blow up like things that you put in the yard. Normally I have like 3 of them going on. I'm only gonna put up 1. The only thing I need to put up is Slimer. I'm gonna put Slimer in that right hand corner, and I'm gonna do it right after the stream is done. So yeah, so I put all the pumpkins here. I got Snake Plissken there. I got Escape from L.A. I got his little patch right there, and I got the old movie. And normally those are at the base of the tree, but I decided to do it like that. Just switch it up. I got the movie prop, all the props. My Halloween table, I went nuts with it. I got the candy here, and I got the candy in my new bowl, which I need to turn it around just a little bit. There we are. Oh, crap. I'll have to fix it later. Anyway, there it is. And then, boom, there's the tree. And I got Chucky with my new prop, the Jurassic Park. I got Tony Stark's little thing from the movie. I got Indiana Jones's flame there. I got some props here. And I put this stuff here. And whole bunch. There's not one Christmas thing on here. I did all Halloween ornaments. So I think the only Christmas ornament I'm gonna put on it is before my dad died. My mom and my dad made a Christmas ornament for me, and I'm gonna put that on the tree. But I'm only gonna put that when it hits December 1st. Right now, it's nothing but Halloween ornaments. So I got all the props here. Put all those there. Got Clark Griswold's tree there. Thing. And then, let's see. Michael Myers is right there. If you guys can see him. There he is. He's in the tree. Slimer's there. Jason Voorhees ornament right here. I got the Lord Visions. Visions? I don't know if you're watching, but you're in here. Exhumed Visions is right here. I got Luigi. I got Mario. I got Michael Myers. I got all the Ghostbuster stuff. Jack Skellington. This is really cool. These light up. Let me see if I can turn them on. Look at that. That's cool. I gotta save the batteries, though. I'm going to keep them on all night on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and Halloween. And then I got all my Ghostbuster patches in there. And then I got Jason Voorhees is right down here. And I got Stay Puffed right there. So that's pretty cool. And then I put down my new Ghostbuster blanket. And I got the little Halloween tree, and I got these, and I got those up there. It took me about 2 days to put all this out. It's all over the place. These, those. I put some more shit up there. What else? Let's see. I put, really the bathroom was already decorated because it's always Ghostbuster, but I added the skeleton in the trash can. There you are. And then I got a pumpkin there and the skeleton guy there. Pumpkin there. Candles and all that stuff. And then Happy Halloween. This is going to light up. And then I put up all the Michael Myers lights. So candles, I'm gonna have all those lit on Halloween night. All those are gonna be so. I did things a little bit different. So the only thing I need to put up after the stream, I'm gonna take the Slimer blow up doll thing and I'm gonna put it right in that corner, and that's about it. And then I put little Halloween figures right here. Just wanted to switch it up. So yeah, because normally the table is here and the tree is right there. So I wanted to do something different this year. So there is the official 2025 Halloween tree. I went with purple lights and orange. Hell yeah. And they're pumpkin lights, purple lights. And then these pumpkins you just throw them on a branch. So these don't light up. You just throw them on the branch. So hell yeah. And then the tree topper is the pumpkin. I almost put that skeleton mask on the top. Or I thought about putting the Jurassic Park thing on the top, but that was too heavy. So I decided to go with the pumpkin. But maybe next year I'll put the skeleton mask up there. So yep. Let me know what you guys think. Took me about 2.5 days to put all that up. So yeah, let me plug in my laptop. I don't want it to die. There we are. But rocking and rolling. So the only thing I'm going to add is when Christmas rolls around, I'm going to put 5 or 6 Christmas ornaments that my dad made for me and a Christmas ornament that my grandpa made for me. And then I always have this blown up Clark Griswold that I put by the door. So that's the only thing I'll be adding to it. So yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. Joey says, I like the new setup. Switch it up a bit. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Where's the table? The table's right here. The table's where the tree is. So yeah. Looks dope, as Elsie would say in his past life. Hell yeah. What's up, Pixel? What's up, dude? Good to see ya. Howdy, Pixel. And the future 2025 Thanksgiving tree. Maybe. Because I always do a Christmas tree and I always do a Halloween tree. But I think this year, Triple, I'm just going to do nothing but a Halloween tree. There's not one ornament on there yet that has anything to do with Christmas. It's all Halloween ornaments on that. I have like little candy ornaments on there. I have pumpkin ornaments. I've got Camp Crystal Lake on there. I've got Jason. I've got Michael Myers. I've got, oh God, Star Wars and Star Trek on there. I've got anything and everything Halloween. Like I said, the only thing I'm going to put on there around Christmas time is my mom bought me a Clark Griswold ornament. I'm going to put him on there. And then my dad made me an ornament. So I'm going to put that one on there. And then my mom made me an ornament. I'm going to put that on there. Because those mean a lot to me. And then, and then I've got my home teams. I've got St. Louis Cardinals on there and St. Louis Blues. So I always put those ornaments on the tree regardless. So yeah. So I hope everybody liked it. I'll definitely do a video with all the lights off because I didn't light up any of those candles. It's going to look totally different in the dark when I have all the candles lit up, all the lights turned on. I'm going to save that, though, for a video. So, yeah. Yep. What's up, Visions? Visions, you missed the debut of the Halloween tree. So, let me show it to you now that you're here. Check it out. Bam! Pretty cool. I got props and more props. And there's Chucky wearing the new Jurassic Park hat. I thought that'd be cool. Props. Not one Christmas ornament on here. All Halloween. I got the MacGyver knife down here. There it is. I just hung it up on there. Visions, you're in there. Exhume Visions. I put it right there. And then, where's the other one? Oh, right here. There's that one. And then, oh, I changed this light. I went from orange to purple. So I changed out the lights. And the lights I went with were purple and these little orange pumpkin lights. And then these don't light up. You just put them on the branch. So, not too shabby. Ghostbuster. There's Jason Voorhees. Stay Puffed. Star Trek. I almost dropped the damn laptop. Star Trek. And where's Michael? Luigi and Mario. There he is. There's Michael. Right there. Just chilling. Pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. I got the movie props all on the table. I went nuts. And today I added the Donnie Dust blade. Got all the props here. I got the mask here. Got my phaser. I just went nuts. I just put props everywhere. I just went nuts with it. I think next year I'll put some props along this. And then put some props here. But yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright. There we are. Oh, man. Alright. Let me plug in my laptop. There we are. Let's see, where did I leave off? Strong Bear, it'll be there Sunday, November 2nd. Pork chops and stuff. Ooh, nice. Vision says, what's up, Fears? Nice tree. Well, thanks, buddy. And you're in there. I put your little patch in there. Hell yeah. It took me like 2.5 days to set everything up. And I put Snake Plissken. Here, let me show you one more thing. I put Snake Plissken. I put the Halloween. So I got the VHS of Snake Plissken. Then his little United States Police Force. And then I got Escape from LA, the thing that Walter gave me. And then I bought that Snake Plissken action figure. So I put them all up there. So nice little setup. I just got sick and tired of doing the same thing. And I was like, I got to mix it up a little bit. You know, kind of what Joey said. He said, I like the new setup. You know, let's mix it up. Because I always put the tree over here. And I was like, you know what? So, like, maybe next year I'll put the tree, like, in my bedroom. You know, like, I'll move the bed over and maybe put, like, the tree in the middle of the room. I don't know. We'll see. I always like to switch it up a little bit. So, yeah. All right. Mama Bear says, hey, Visions. Howdy, Dave and Tina. Hi, LC. Hey, Visions. Hey, Mama. Hey, incredible impression. I love your Halloween decoration. Well, thanks, Tina. I put a lot of work into it. Halloween is my favorite holiday. So, hell yeah. So, I thought it came out pretty well. I got my new Return of the Living Dead shirt on. Boobies! Oh! Yeah, but her boobies are, like, all wrinkly and shit. So, ew. Eating brains. How does that make you feel? It makes the pain go away. And then I love the black guy. Hey, man, fuck this. Fuck this, man. I gotta talk. No. Let's talk outside. Let's talk outside. Hey, man, how do you kill those things? You don't. What the fuck do you mean you don't? I love that scene. Sit on the other side of the table so we can see the new background. I will, Joey. Like, tomorrow, like, whenever I do it, maybe I'll put the laptop there on the edge, and I'll pull the table a little bit closer and have the tree in the background. Or I'll just grab that chair, and I'll put the laptop on the chair and do the whole show in front of the tree. The only thing I have to order, it just didn't come in time, was the night vision goggles. Because I got the Jurassic Park hat. So whenever I get the night vision goggles, I'm going to put the night vision goggles on Chucky's face, and then I'm going to put the hat, I think, on his head. So it's on the way. It's definitely on the way. But tonight I'm going to sit here. But maybe tomorrow, the next day, Joey, I'll sit on that side because, excuse me, it came out pretty good. All right, let's see. What was I doing? We did the candy reviews. All right, time for the Hornet, the Green Hornet. I was going to watch Hard Target last night, but like I was saying, I haven't seen a superhero movie in quite a while, so the Green Hornet. I'm going to watch Hard Target tonight. So, yeah. That's right. It's a grab boobies time. Oh! But again, she's old. She's like decrepit. So her boobies aren't really good. But you know, you got to take what you can get. So, yeah. All right, The Green Hornet. Starring Seth Rogen. It was all right. It wasn't anything like spectacular, but I'll be honest. The old Bruce Lee Green Hornet was better than this, but it was all right. They had some good stuff in it, The Green Hornet. What's up, Bukaki? The Green Hornet was a very old comic. Always looks cool at the comic shop. It is. I used to watch the Bruce Lee television show with the Green Hornet because he would always interact with Batman and Robin in the old Adam West 1960s Batman. I watched them both. And I read a bit of the Green Hornet comics, but I really watched the television show more. I need to get the Bruce Lee television show in the collection because I do love those. But this one paid homage to the old one. Even Bruce Lee gets a cameo in this. So, nice Bruce Lee cameo. So, nice Bruce Lee cameo. Jay Chow plays Kano, and he does the classic Bruce Lee, like, 1-inch punch. Literally, he puts his fist like this, like to your chest, and then he goes like that, and the fucking guy went flying across the room, and then there's a big red, like, welt on his fucking chest. So I don't know how the hell Bruce Lee did it, but I was like, it's fucking badass. If you guys ever want to see Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch, just write on YouTube, Bruce Lee 1-inch punch. It'll pop up. It's like from one of his shows from like the 1960s, 1970s, and he literally goes like that, and he just goes, and just, the motherfucker gets launched across the wall, and then the guy like takes his shirt off in the video, and you see a big red welt or something, and I'm like, damn, that's badass. That's badass. So 1-inch punch. So look up that movie on YouTube. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but damn, it's cool. It's pretty cool. 1-inch punch. I'm gonna give it. It's not a 10. It's not a 10. Certainly the Bruce Lee one in the 60s is way better than this, but this one, it's all right. I'd give it a B+. I would probably give it a, I'll give it an 8.3 out of 10. So it's not bad. It's not good. It's just enjoyable. It's just enjoyable. I would recommend it. Just watch it once. You know, you don't have to watch it a million. Just watch it once. So, just watch it once. Because it's not bad. It's an alright. Because they don't really have superpowers. So it's not technically a superhero movie. It's a, crime fighters. They're crime fighters. So yeah. Oh, you, Mr. Tough Guy. Bored, no kickback. Hell yeah. See, now you're talking my language. You know what, Zach? My dad, before he died, in the 70s, when Bruce Lee's book came out, my dad went to the store. I don't know where he bought it, but my dad bought his Keet Kune Do, the karate that Bruce Lee made up. He basically took, like, karate, kung fu, taekwondo, and, like, mixed all of them, and he was like, I don't just use just one, I use all of them. and he basically made up his own karate, and my dad bought that book. And when my dad died, he was like, "Hey, John, you can have it." I have it. It's just in Missouri. One day I'll read it. I've looked through it. And it's pretty badass. And my dad kept it in really good shape, so there's no rips or tears in the book. And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And my dad was like, "You want it, John?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I want it." So yeah, there it is, Bukaki. Keet Kundo. Did I say it wrong? My bad. Keet Kundo. It's a hard thing to say, but it was pretty badass. I thought it was cool that my dad bought it. I was like, that's fucking dope, you know? So, yeah. I would give it, I would try it at least once. Watch it once. But I'm telling you, the old 60s one with Bruce Lee is way better. Because I used to watch tons of reruns of that when I was a kid. And I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. So, yeah. Well, there it is. All right. I loved the old Family Matters episode when Steve Urkel turns into Bruce Lee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I remember, Zach. Those were good ones. And then he turned into Bruce Lee. He turned into Einstein. E equals MC squared. And then he turned into, Elvis. He turned into Elvis, and then he turned into Elvis, Einstein, Bruce Lee, Einstein. There was one more. What was the other one? There was one more. That he turned into. No, I already said Elvis. It was Elvis, Bruce Lee, Einstein. There's one more. I can't remember which one he also. Anyway. Oh, Stefan. That's right. Yeah, Stefan Urkel. That's right. Yeah, that's right. The Last Dragon is a funny karate movie. The main actor is a black guy, and his name is Bruce. I've never seen The Last Dragon. I'll have to watch that. All right, let me put that down, Bukaki. The Last Dragon. That may go on the list. The Last Dragon. Okay. There's a scene where he eats popcorn with chopsticks in the theater. Oh, nice. Vision says, not bad, not good, 8.3. Do you keep a record of all these, or do they go in the top 10? Oh, no, I keep a record. I keep a record, Visions. Look, 8.3 out of 10. I just grade them. I grade them. Like, one is the worst film I've ever seen in my life, and 10 is the best. So, 1 is the worst, 10 is the best. So, I gave The Green Hornet, like, kind of a B+, you know? It's right in the middle, 8. 8.3 out of 10. Because the old Bruce Lee ones from the 60s, I used to watch reruns of those. And I don't remember the actor that played in the 60s one that played the Green Hornet, but Bruce Lee played Kano. And I remember watching those because they would always do a couple crossover episodes with Adam West as Batman and Burt Ward as Robin. And I used to watch tons of that in the 80s and 90s. Reruns, man. Reruns. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's see what's next. I did the candy reviews. Oh, wait. Time to review Star Trek Voyager Season 6. Season 6. Yeah. There you go, Liz. It's right in the middle. So, yeah. So, really, Visions, the only type of list I keep is for the book. And like I said, sometimes I forget things on what I'm talking about. That's initially why I started the podcast book. I don't like to call them the top 10. I used to call them the top 10. But now I write, not everything down, but I write a lot down. And I got sick and tired of going, what was that? What was I thinking of? if I forget something, all I have to do is look down and go, oh, okay, that's what I was talking about, because I want to have the best show alive, you know, or as best as I can get it, you know. All right, Star Trek Voyager, Season 6. And then people started, like, wanting the books, so I'm like, if you want them, I'll mail them to you, don't worry. Hell yeah. Let's see. Damn right, Khaki. I used to... Oh, wow. Wow. And Jennifer and Marianne. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hi, Dave, Liz, Exhume, Tina, Daryl, Brother Daryl, and the other Brother Daryl. Hey, incredible. Right on, right on. Season 6. I'm going to give Season 6... It was almost a 9 out of 10. Almost. The last couple of episodes were kind of boring. And I finished it today. I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it an 8.8 out of 10. Let's see. And let's see. What were some of the... let's see. Vision says, I cherish my book. Well, I'm glad you like it, buddy. I'm glad you like it. I sent your book out. So Walter's book is it's on the way. I changed Bronson Wikipedia page. Wow. Yeah, but isn't he still alive though? Cherish is a underused word. Well, I think Visions does cherish it, Liz, because we're good buddies, we're good friends, and it was the very first, you know, podcast book. So there you go. So yeah, but Visions, if you want another one, you just got to claim it. So Tina got this one. So Visions got the first one. Walter got the second one. Tina's gonna get this one whenever it's done, and whoever claims the fourth one, there you are. Oh no, I'm sorry, Lantern. Vision's got the first one, then Lantern, then Walter, and now Tina. Excuse me. So now I'm on the next one after this will be the podcast part 5 book. There you are. Absolutely, Liz. Absolutely. Howdy, Boo. On days when Fears doesn't stream, I hold the book in my hands and sniff it. Wow. Well, there you go. That's pretty random. It's pretty random. Visions, don't be going museum on me, because I like you, buddy, but museum's just too much. Too much. Museum's too much. I don't mind a little weird, but museum's pretty fucking weird. It's pretty fucking weird. But yeah. But I'm glad you like it, buddy. I'm glad that everybody likes, you know, the podcast books. Howdy, y'all. What's up, Walter? It's true. I've caught him sniffing the book. Damn. Well, there you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Walter, I sent out the book, buddy. I sent it out. Let's see. Today's Tuesday. It was either yesterday or sometime. I think it was yesterday, but it's on the way, buddy. It may take a couple days to get there, but it's on the way. It's definitely on the way. It is on the way. All right, let's see. What are the highlights? Well, the highlights are they find a bunch of Borg. There's more Borg in this season, so more Borg. More Borg. Then they find a bunch of children that are Borg, and then they rip them from the collective, and then they take all the bionic parts off of them and give them back to their families. So that's definitely a highlight. So not only do they find Borg, but then they find Borg children in Season 6. So Borg children. Then, let's see, what's another highlight? They stop dead in their track, and they have to fix Voyager. there's like a total system shutdown. So systems shutdown. I'm trying to remember all the highlights. Let's see what else. They find an old spacecraft from the 20th century, and they retrieve it. So whenever they get back to Earth, they can put it in a museum. So get a old spacecraft from the 20th century. And those 5 or 6 things are about the biggest highlights. I mean, there's other little things, but those are like 3 or 4 that were like big. So yeah. A lot more action in this. A lot more action. A lot more character stories where they based a whole episode on just either 2 characters or 1 character, something like that. So more character stories instead of the whole ensemble. So yeah. Let's see. Tina, will you snip the book when you get yours? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's been a long-ass day. My brain cells are wow. Okay. Well, I hope things get better. Zach, if you need to take a nap, take a nap. I imagine all the books smell like a... Well, Visions does, Liz, because I would be writing stuff down, and I would take a sip of coffee, and literally the book is like right here. So I would take a sip of coffee, and then it would accidentally spill. And I accidentally spilled coffee on it a couple of times. So yeah. And then I was eating something, and a bunch of crumbs fell on it. And then when I closed the book, I remember Vision saying, yeah, Fierce, when I opened it up, like crumbs of food fell out, and I was like, oh, my bad. And when I closed it, though, I didn't know. So I try to put my coffee over there, and I try to keep the book over here. So, but it just adds flavor to the book. So there it is. I can't sleep until I've had my daily dose of Fear Strip. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it that much. Hell yeah. Shout out to the loving and loyal fans. All right. Time for a top 10. Here we go. Top 10 episodes of Star Trek. Voyager style. Season 6. All right, here we go. There's a lot of episodes in this, so it's going to be hard. Because there's a lot of good ones. Survival Instinct, that's a good one. And then Riddles is good. One Small Step. One Giant Leap for Mankind. Ring any bells? Let's see. I love watching the Fear Stream while I'm Crohn's dumping. The little things in life. This is true. This is very true. Well, Walter, if it makes you feel any better, my stomach was killing me yesterday. So right after the show, I was Crohn's dumping. Before the show, I was Crohn's dumping after the show and before work. Thank God I got whatever was in my stomach all cleansed out before I had to go to work. Today, my stomach is absolutely fine. It feels perfect today, so thank God for that. But it was a Crohn's in yesterday. So, oh man. It was bad. I don't know what the hell was going on. Voyager Conspiracy, that's a good one. That is a good one. Pathfinder. That's a good one. Fairhaven. I'd say Pathfinder and Fairhaven are my 2 favorite episodes so far. Memorial is a good one. Collective is a good one. Spirit Folk is good. Good Shepherd is good. And I do recommend all of these episodes. The other ones, they're all right, but the ones I'm writing down are the best ones, in my opinion. It's just in my opinion. And then number 10, let's see here. The Haunting of Deck 12. Hell yeah. That's a good one. All right. Oh. Let's see here. Man, my Crohn's has been acting up for about a week now, so I understand your pain. But the thing is, Walter, I've been really watching what I've been eating, and I've been going to the gym at least 3 days a week. And if I'm not in the gym, then I'm walking, and I've been eating healthier, except for this candy. I will admit this is not good, but I try to eat a healthy snack every day. I've been making salads. I bought a whole bunch of fruit and a whole bunch of vegetables. So it's not that, but every couple of months, since you have Crohn's too, I forgot that you had Crohn's. My stomach just decides, hey, Fears, your stomach hasn't hurt you in months. Guess what? I'm going to make your life a living hell today. And yesterday was that day. Thank God I got all cleansed out. And I took my Crohn's medicine. I took some antacid. And thank God I felt better by the time I got to work. Because I haven't took off work in quite a while. The last time I took off work was for Sega's trip. And I got sick right before Sega's trip. And I had to call off work one night before Sega trip. But since then, I have not took off any. So, yeah. People need to start donating more to you so you can travel and vlog more. I would love to. Incredible. If they did, I wouldn't spend that money on me. Like you said, if they donate, like if someone donated like $100, I would take that 100 and I would probably save some of it in the bank, and the other portion of it, I would like go to a tourist attraction and like spend that money like on a vlog or something, you know. But like Donnie Dust said, it takes time, you know. I doubt I'll ever get to 100,000, but I'm gonna try my damnedest while I'm here. So yeah. But see, the thing is, Zach, is I don't force people. Like you gotta donate. You gotta donate. I don't do all that crap. If people want to donate, they're more than welcome to donate. But I don't force anyone to donate because I don't want to force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. You know, if someone out of the kindness of their heart wants to donate, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. You donated $20. I mean, every once in a while I'll set a goal because YouTube said you should set a goal here and there. But I don't set a goal. Like the other day I set a goal and it didn't get achieved. Tonight, I don't feel like setting a goal, you know. The Hall of Presidents in Claremont is on my vlogging bucket list. Oh, I've done that. I've done that one. That little roadside one, Zach. So if you want to... Zach, if you want to come with me, I'll go back there. I've done that one. It's not worth the $15, man. I don't even know if it's $15. When I did it back in... When did I do that vlog? 2021. It was after the pandemic, I believe. They said, pay $15. And I was like, it's only like 3 rooms and it's in a building. The only thing cool about it was at the end of the tour, they had... It was massive. It was like this tall and about that wide. It was a replica of the White House in detail. And I got that in my vlog. So, but I don't think it was worth $15, Zach. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. But yeah. But yeah, Zach, whenever we hang out, if you want to go and do it again, but we gotta play the miniature golf before we go and do that. Because I want to kick your ass in mini golf. That's right. Another one, Slade. That's right. I beat the crap out of Sega in mini golf Randy is the only person to ever beat me. And he beat me once. I don't think Sam ever beat me. No one in my family's ever beaten me. My buddy Eric's never beat me in mini golf. Hell yeah. My dad, whenever me and my dad played, I think my dad maybe won once. So my dad and Randall are the only two people to ever, but lately they've it's been a long time since someone's beat me. So yeah. Speaking of donations, I know that you do the 50 donation goal, but people would be more apt to donate if it was increments of $2 or $5. That's true, Visions. That's true. I was just trying because, okay, so here's me. If you look to the right, you got all your guys' comments. And then it says live chat. And then it said goal. So if you click on it, I think they're too big too. It says pick a goal. And so then you click on it, it says 1 super chat, 5 super chats, 10 super chats, 15 super chats, 20, 30, and then 50 super chats. So let's say I wanted to get like 10. I'll be like, let's see if I can get 10. And then, so you pick that. And then it says, choose super chat colors that count. And it says, teal and higher is 5. Yellow and higher is 10. Orange is 20. And then higher is 50. And then red and higher is 100. So, whenever you choose a goal, like, I guess $5 would be like the most littlest amount, And then you set a timer, and you can put whatever you want, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, whatever. And then it says, share to your audience how you would celebrate. So you write something in like, oh, if I make 20 super chats or 50 super chats, whatever, I'll do this. Like how I jumped in the lake or whatever. So maybe next time I'll do that. Maybe I'll do if I get 15 super chats at $2 or $3 or $4 a piece, then I'll do this goal or whatever. Because I think the next goal, if I make up to like $20 or $25, I would push through it and do a 24-hour stream, maybe something like that. Because anytime you do a goal, you gotta give the fans something, So I gotta come up with something. But next time I'll do littler amounts. So yeah. But you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Now, if I had more fans, like if I had, and don't get me wrong, I love my fans. If I had like 10,000 fans, I could see someone maybe donating $50, but not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. And that's the honest to God truth. You should join me on that one since you're right there. I'm down, Zach. Again, I've already been there. I don't think it's worth $15. That's how much it was when I did it back in, I can't remember if it was either before COVID. I'm pretty sure it was after COVID. Because I don't remember seeing anyone with a mask on. So, and they said it was $15. Now, Zach, it may have changed. It'll either be lower or higher. I have no idea. But it was about $15 whenever I went. So, yeah. But I'm down, man. I am down. Mini golf, you're done for. I will whoop your ass. $1,000 say I win. Oh, you're on. You're on. I'm telling you, it's very hard to beat fears. My dad and Randall are the only two people ever to beat me in mini golf. And it wasn't like a lot. It was like once. Like it was once in a blue moon. Visions lambs to the slaughter. I'm going to beat your ass in mini golf. I'm going to beat Bukaki's ass in mini golf. Hell yeah. If I lose, Fears will get in his boxers, and I will run down that fucking beach, and I will dive in that Goonies ocean in that ice-freezing water if I lose. Hell yeah. Because that's how confident Fears is. Because I am the miniature golf master. Where the hell is Randy? I don't know. Let's give Randy a call. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while. I've been preparing for my trip because I leave. It's September 16th, and I wanted all this Halloween decoration and Christmas decoration shit to be done. Well, it's not shit, but you know what I mean. I didn't want to do all this crap when I came back. I wanted it all to be up and running before I took my trip. And I take off on my trip on the 26th, and I'm back on October 5th, and I'm going to try to get some really good footage. But let's call Randy real quick. I'll tell him the fans have been missing him. But I think before I go, I'm going to do a guys hangout night on the podcast because I promised Lantern I would have him on. So I'm going to get me, Randall, Lantern, Bukaki, Visions, LC, hopefully. Zach, you can come on there if you want, and we can just all bullshit about movies and hang out and go fucking nuts. Because I haven't done a big panel in forever. It's been a while. Let me call Lord Randall. Lord Randall, how art is thou? Thouest is doing wonderful. Let's see if Randall will pick up. Lord Randall. Lord Randall. Hello? Randall? Randall? No. I tried. He's not picking up. It's not picking up. I don't know. That's a good question. Chicken Wizard. I don't know where he is. Whoa. Incredible takes his mini golf. Seriously. Yeah, but come on. Zach, listen. I love you, buddy. We always hang out at the cons. But you're peanuts. You're peanuts. Fierce. I'll be hitting those hole-in-ones. Oh, yeah. One hole-in-one after... And we got to vlog it. Oh, yeah. I love mini golf. I've been mini golfing since I was 4 or 5 years old. I love mini golf. I've only done real golf 3 times. Twice with my church camp, and once with me, my dad, my brother, and my dad's friend, and my dad's friend's son. We all went golfing. And that was all right. But I love mini golf. You might want to rethink this. Never, Bukaki. It's on. And we'll do some real stakes. Obviously, I don't have $1,000 like handy. So, we'll make a bet, Zach. We'll make a bet. Like, how about this, Zach? If I win, you got to take me out to dinner. Anywhere. And then whatever you want, if I lose, then I'll do it. But yeah. So there it is. Oh, man. I'm getting tired. Mini golf bloodbath. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Vision says, yeah, I'm saying it would make more sense to get more of the low super chats than one large super chat because I don't see anybody. Oh, Visions, listen. We've been friends for a long time. I 1,000% agree with you. I doubt anyone would donate $50 at once. I 100% agree with you. Now, like I said, if I had more followers like, McJuggernuggets has like, whatever it is, 2 million. Let's see how many subs he has now, because I haven't watched McJuggernuggets in quite a while, but he's got a lot. Or like Adam the Woo's got like 1 million. If he did a live, he's never done a live, I don't think, but if he did a live, guarantee if someone would donate $50 to Adam the Woo. Like that. But, so I 100% agree with you. Let's see, let's see how many McJuggernuggets he's got. I haven't seen his channel in quite a while, because now I miss all the Psycho family videos. That was his best work. And he doesn't do those anymore. And he had everybody believing that shit was real. The whole internet. And I loved it. It was him versus dad. And then all of a sudden one day he's like, hey guys, my dad isn't an asshole. Like, my dad's actually cool. And I just paid my dad to act with me. And we made up this story about, me playing video games too much. And my dad hates video games. And he would smash all my shit. And literally, it was all fake. And I was like, oh, you bastard. If it would have been me, I would have just kept it going. I would have never told the audience. I would have had my dad smash like a car. I'd be like, Dad, what are you doing? And he goes, you goddamn son of a bitch, you and these fucking video games. You know what, Fears? Fuck your video games and fuck you and fuck your car. I would have had Psycho Dad like destroy my car and shit. I would have just kept upping the ante, you know? But then McJuggernuggets, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I wouldn't mind meeting him in real life. But if I ever do, I'm going to be like, hey, man, I'm not, like, I would look at him and just give him my opinion. I'd be like, nothing against your content, but I think you made a mistake when you cut off the Psycho series, you know? I would have said it nice. I would have just been like, I would have kept it going. You know? I wouldn't have insulted him. I'm just saying he should have just kept that going because, man, that was his bread and butter, and those videos were fucking hilarious. So he's got, let's see how many. He's got 4.3 million. So I understand where you're coming from, Visions. Like, next time, I had never tried 50. I thought, you know what, maybe someone, because the biggest donation anyone's ever donated was Dave. Dave gave me 20, and I used that 20 to buy my ticket for the zoo. And then me and Dave went to the zoo. I just haven't uploaded that footage yet. It's on the way. Once the Tampa Toy Con's up, I'm going to edit the lake jump of me jumping, and then, because I'm going to add the lake jump as part of the zoo vlog, because we went to the zoo, and then we came back from the zoo, and then I dove in the lake. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I have $2 on the 24-hour stream. There you are. Cool. Well, I'm not going to set a goal for tonight. Maybe tomorrow, you know, but what's great about goals is you can set a goal, but anyone can donate at any time. Just the reason I read online, the reason for goals is you set a goal, and then if people donate more money in that goal, then you get more money, and then you give your fans whatever that goal is to celebrate. So I'm like, hey, if I make 50 super chats or 20 super chats or whatever, then I'll do this for you guys. I just don't feel like setting a goal tonight. I think I'm just going to just chill tonight. But I get what you're saying, Visions, and I appreciate your advice. I really do. So, yeah. I'll donate 50 if you fill a swimming pool with Blu-rays and do a backflip in it like Scrooge McDuck. The only way I could do that, Chicken Wizard, is if I bought one of those like little kid like wading pools, and I would totally backflip into that shit. Me and my mom and my dad, my brother used to have a trampoline in our backyard, and I used to do backflips and front flips on it. It's been a while since I've done a backflip. I would have to reteach myself how to do a backflip. I did more front flips, but whenever my buddy Eric and Trent would come over, we'd all be jumping on the trampoline. And Eric taught me how to do a backflip. But I've only ever done a backflip on the trampoline. I've never done a backflip like on solid ground. But yeah. Let's see. I'd donate $50 if you guys French kiss at the Missouri. Oh, no. No. Listen. Don't even go there, Visions. Because, one, I don't mind giving my guy friends a hug, but I'm not kissing a guy. Fuck that. No way. No. And then if I did that, the trolls would eat me alive. Eat me alive. But it's not going to happen. No. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. Bukaki says, well, Visions, I do that anyway. And then Visions is like, that's the spirit, Bukaki. Get in there. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Wow. I like that idea, Zach. Let's get as many of us together for a mini golf. I would do it, dude. If we got me, you, Randall, Elsie, Next time I see Adam the Woo, me and you could invite Adam. We do like a mini golf championship. I'm down, dude. Just be careful when you go to that Washington tourist attraction. When I did it, it was $15, but I haven't went back since 2021, and now it's 2025. I don't think it was worth it, buddy. That's just me. But anyway, that's just me. That's right, Bukaki. I want 1,000 in pennies. No, man, you got to actually make a bet. Whenever we hang out, we'll make a bet. It'll be like, or how about this? If I win, you got to take me out to dinner, and you got to buy my dinner. If you win the next convention, I'll buy your ticket, and you don't have to go to that. You don't have to pay to go to Jeff's convention. I'll buy your ticket. Something like that. Something reasonable. We'll figure something out. Oh, I know what you're saying, Chicken Wizard. The only time I liked his content is when him and his dad were going nuts because it looked real. They're good actors. But then he started doing all this. He's like, oh, no, it's all fake. And then he started doing all these crazy series, like a Christmas series. And then he was starting, like, Me as an Asshole in L.A. series. And I'm just like, all this bullshit is stupid. I'm like, you should have just stuck to the Psycho series. That's just me, though. Because that stuff was funny. You're ruining my life, Dad. I'm not ruining your life. These goddamn video games are ruining your fucking life. That was one of the best episodes ever. That was one of the best ones ever. Oh, man. Those were fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. Anyway. What's up, James? I'm right now playing Fortnite. Oh, there you go. Oh, man. Just don't let Carrie see me. She hates boxers. Why does she hate boxers? Men only wear 3 things. Tidy whities, boxers, or briefs. I wore tidy whities when I was a kid. Now I either wear my boxers or my briefs. That's just what guys do. Why the hell would she hate boxers? That doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you. I wish Carrie luck, but what does she expect guys to wear? There's only 2 options. Guys like briefs and guys like boxers. I don't get it, but I'm not making fun of her. It's just, you know, like most guys when they're little, like when you're a little kid, I wore whitey-tidies when I was a little kid. Hell, I'll take it even a step further. When I was a little kid, my mom bought me the real Ghostbusters underwear that were like tidy-whities, and I wore that shit. But when I got to be a man, like in my teens, I was like, fuck those whitey-tidies, boxers, briefs, boxers, briefs. I jump back and forth. 4 or 5 days I'll wear briefs, and then I do my laundry, and then I'll wear my boxers. I just flip-flop back and forth, but I don't know. That's just weird, Bukaki. Plus, why would she hate it anyway? She's not the one wearing it. She's a girl. Girls don't wear boxers. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway. Michael groomed Bridget. He's a creep. He started dating her when she was 15. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Damn. That's nuts. I like the series he did when he played a demon. I missed that one because I'll be honest, I stopped watching it. All the Chicken Wizard, all the bullshit series. I was like, this one's terrible. This one's terrible. This is terrible. They just weren't my thing. The psycho drama one that he made up was funny because it was so over the top. I don't know why I didn't see it, you know. A lot of people, I'm sure not the entire internet thought it was real, but I was one of them where I was like, I mean, families do get crazy. I'm like, maybe his family, like my family would never do the crazy shit that was portrayed in those Psycho series. Like my dad was pretty simple. He's like, either follow the rules or you're in trouble. You know, like don't treat your mother like crap or you're in trouble. And my dad would be like, if I hear that you smart off to your mom or you curse at your mother, you're in trouble. And I was like, got it, Dad. And my dad was like a military guy, so my dad barely got mad. He was a very patient guy, but when he got mad, I get my temper from my dad, because my dad rarely got mad. But when he got pissed, he was like, all right, I'm done. It's time to kick ass and take names, you know? And, oh, man, when he got mad, he got mad. So, yeah. Whew. I remember. Oh, I remember. When he got mad, he got mad. That's really the only bad thing about my dad. Everything else about my dad was fucking awesome. My dad was amazing. Still is amazing. But when he got mad, he got mad. And you guys have seen Fear's mad. When I get mad, watch out. Because I get mad. Oh, man. I'm taking people out left and right when I get mad. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Anyway. Chicken Wizard says, Fears, maybe Carrie likes free balling it. I mean, maybe. Maybe. That didn't make any sense, though. I'm just saying, like, what does she expect guys to do? Guys wear boxers and guys wear briefs. That's just what we do, you know? I don't know. Larry the Cable Guy boxers. There you go. How did we even get onto boxers? I can't even remember. Oh, wait. Chicken Wizard brought it up. I was like, how the hell did we get on this topic? Anyway, that was funny. All right, let's continue on. All right, those are all the episodes. Oh, hang on. I may have to get another pen. I'm starting to lose ink. All right, what's next? Let me just put these out of the way. All right, let's see here. I'm going to watch some movie trailers because I bought some new stuff and I haven't even seen the trailer yet. So let me just close this book. Let me grab the movies. So I've yet to see what this is. I want to watch the trailer for this. And then, oh yeah, Wishmaster. I have no idea what Wishmaster is. It just looked hilarious. And then we're going to move on. So, let's start with The Martian Chronicles. Booyah. I kind of know what it's about because I read the back cover, but I haven't seen the trailer yet. So, I want to see what I'm getting myself into. So, yeah. My grandfather was a World War II veteran. That's cool, man. Tell your grandpa thanks for his service. And when he got mad, we all held onto the wall because it wasn't pretty. Yeah. My dad rarely got mad. But when he got mad, watch out. Because, damn. Like, it was like a fucking thunder was coming. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Chicken Wizard, I cannot wait to hang out with you, buddy, because it's been a long time. Anytime me and Chicken Wizard hang out, it's always a blast. But we're going to play some video games when I'm in town, and we're going to go to the Toy Man show. And I can't wait to see Chris, because Chris is a good pal of mine, and Chris adopted the toy show after his dad died. His dad made up the toy show. His dad passed away and said, hey, Chris, you can have it. And Chris has done a great job on that Comic-Con, man. Chicken Wizard, you know, you go to that show all the time. That show is so good. So good. It's so good. All right, here we go. The Martian Chronicles. And then let me find a trailer. Trailer. 1980, damn. Okay, all right, here we go.
This is a big day for Project Mars, General.
All our evidence points to the fact that there is no life on Mars.
This is just the beginning of a major effort on the part of NATO alliance to explore the outer planets.
We have come to a new land, which needs new eyes.
Pretty good so far. Again, another reason why I got this is, how cool is it? My dad and my grandfather got to see the first moon landing, Apollo 11. Before I die, I think it would be so badass to see a human being land on Mars. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wondered, I've always loved space. Everyone is always curious, like, what the hell is out there? We know a little bit of what's out there, but we don't know everything that's out there. But I would love to see that before I die. I think landing on Mars would be fucking cool. Because it's one thing to land on a moon. That's a moon. To land on another planet, that'd be fucking dope. But I remember my dad and my grandfather telling me about, oh yeah, we were all in front of the TV. My dad said, your grandfather came home from work. We turned on the tube. All of us as a family sat down. It's in black and white. We saw Neil Armstrong, like, set down. I was like, that's pretty cool. And so I said, you got to watch it live, Dad? He goes, yep. And I was like, that's fucking cool. So one of these days, I'd love to see somebody land on Mars. I think that would be fucking sweet. All right, let's continue on with the Martian Chronicles.
Hear new sounds, new needs, have new ears.
Ready.
And there will be new sins.
Colonizing fleet is off at last.
If we meet any hostile Martians, I'm ready for them.
Don't start any war.
Oh, hell, there ain't gonna be no war. They've been prophesying doom for the past 50 years. Ain't happened yet.
This is Mission Control.
Oh my God, the guy that played the dad out of A Christmas Story is in this. That's cool. I just saw him in the trailer. I was like, damn.
Expedition 1, come in, please. Do you read me? Expedition 1.
Damn them. Forgive us.
He came down from the sky and spoke to me. He said, we are from the third planet.
The Germans which actually started the plague being carried there by our first expedition.
I need those 2 reactors desperately. A few more troublemakers have slipped through.
Pretty good so far.
Comes down from space.
You heard what I said.
The sense of what is right.
I don't follow you.
It has traversed the black velocity.
You know what this reminds me of a little bit? It reminds me a little bit of, just a tiny bit of, like, Planet of the Apes. A little bit. A tiny bit.
Encountering ancient moons.
The president's going to close down the colony.
Still a matter of speculation, of course.
What is justified?
Who are you?
Who's there?
Pick up your weapon.
The president has declared all lines of communication mutually severed.
They're not human.
He is here.
Like a pale leviathan slipping through an otherwise empty sea. It has come down from the stars, with the shining movements, and the silent gulfs of space.
I like it. That's pretty good. All right. This is the Wishmaster. Now, it says collections. I don't know how many's in here. Oh, wait. Here. 4 film sets. I want to just watch, because I've never seen any of them. I want to watch the first trailer, like Wishmaster 1, because there's Wishmaster 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, when was the first one made? 1987. All right. Wow. All right, Wishmaster. Let's see if I can find it. Wishmaster trailer. Okay. All of these were at oh wait. Is this the right one? 1997. I'm sorry, not 1987. 1997. Excuse me. I'm getting tired. All right. Let me see here. Let me see. Let's watch this. And then I'll get back to the chat.
Watch that crate! That's very expensive!
Oh, it says Wes Craven presents. Did he direct it? Is he just presenting it, or did he direct it? Oh, he's just presenting it, because it was directed by Robert Kurtzman. Okay.
For centuries, he has remained hidden, watching, waiting. And now, he is coming. He knows your secret hopes. He sees your private dreams. And he can grant your every desire.
Well, I'm not a greedy young man. How about $1 million? I remember a certain potentate whose last party was talked about for sale.
Oh, Robert Englund's in the first. Well, I don't know if he's in all of them, but Robert Englund's in the first one. Freddy That's pretty cool.
God, how I'd love to host a party like that.
I wish to be beautiful forever.
Even if it kills you.
As you wish.
Was it?
Wow, this has got a lot of cool special effects in it. Some CGI, some practical effects. I'm liking it so far.
What do you like to escape?
Tony Todd's in this. Candyman. Wow.
Beg for your life.
Help me!
Pray for your soul.
Damn.
But whatever you do,
Ready to play?
don't make a wish. Wish.
So this guy, he's kind of like a demon, like bad genie. He's like, oh yeah, your wish is my command. And then in the trailer, this lady's like, oh, I wish to be beautiful forever. And he's like, oh, that's a good one. Your wish is my command. And then he turns her into a beautiful plastic mannequin woman. So he's kind of doing, he's being a genie, but he's a bad genie. I like it. I like it. This is good. This is going good so far.
Careful what you wish for.
See, it would be the worst luck ever. Like, genie, I wish Matman death. I wish Matman gets hit by a car. Then that fucking guy would get, hit me with a car or some shit. I'd be like, no, hit Matman with a fucking car. So you just gotta reverse it. Like, hey, I hope I get hit by a car, and then all of a sudden I think Matman, in my mind, and then, all right, oh, no, I'm going to hit Matman with the car. That's what needs to happen, I like that one. That Wishmaster, pretty cool. Pretty cool. A lot of cameos in there. Lots of cameos. All right, let me get back to the chat real quick. Let's see here. What was the last thing I read? Mama Bear says, I'm playing Game Boy. Oh, that's a good one. We don't know a lot of a bit. And then Bukaki, howdy visions. What's up, Lantern? My mom said she got to see the Kennedy assassination on TV when they were at school. Really? Really, Visions? Damn. That's crazy. Well, I don't know how old your mom is, but I'm sure, that happened around, my dad's. My dad died at 67, so I'm sure my dad saw that too. Wow, they played it during school. That's kind of crazy. That's cool, but it's crazy because he's a good president, or he was a good president, and then he didn't deserve to get, shot, The same thing happened to that Charlie guy, Charlie Kirk. He got assassinated too, just a couple of, days ago. I think that's fucking crazy, man. That guy had a wife, and he had 2 children, and now those children will not get to have a dad growing up, all because some psycho idiot didn't agree with what Charlie was saying. You should be allowed to speak your mind and not get shot over it. The First Amendment, freedom of speech, that's bullshit. So I didn't really know much about Charlie, but it kind of pissed me off that he got assassinated. I'm like, assassinated for what? He wasn't trying to make waves. He was a Christian too. He would always say, like, in his little debates, the few that I saw on TikTok and YouTube, people would walk up to the mic, are you a Christian? He goes, yeah. He goes, not always. He goes, I haven't always been a Christian. He goes, but when I got married, I found Christ, and me, my wife, and my children, he goes, we're devoted Christians, and we go to church every Sunday. And I was like, good for him, The good thing about Fears is I don't judge anyone. You can be a man of Christ like I am. You don't have to believe in God, whatever. I let people make up their own minds. I let people make their own choices. You know how, like, I'm not trying to make fun of Yakov. Yakov does it too aggressively. He's like, no, you must. You'll be burned in hell. You have to be just a Baptist, or fuck you. And I'm not like that. I'm like, everyone has their right to believe in whatever they want to believe and make their own choices, and that's on you. That's your life. So I try not to judge people, and I try not to pressure people. I'm just like, hey, if you want to be a Christian, that's great. If you don't, that's fine with me. I'm not going to hate you just because you don't believe in what I believe in, you know? So, it was very sad. It was very sad that that Charlie guy got killed. It's even more sad that he had a wife and family and children, and I'm sure they loved him very much, and it's just bullshit. So, yeah. So, whoever shot him, I hope he rots in jail for life. Yeah. Anyway. True wisdom is knowing you know nothing. Oh, classic line from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Chicken Wizard. I love that. Socrates. Hey, look him up. And then Ted like grabs the fucking book, and he's like, all we are is dust in the wind, dude. And then like Socrates is looking at him like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, he grabs some sand. He's like, dust, wind. Dude, I love that movie. And then Socrates is like, oh man, you blew my mind. Oh, you know, and then like Bill looks at him, he's like, let's get the fuck out of here, man. I love Bill and Ted. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Let's see. I haven't seen Perfect Strangers in forever. I don't even remember. I kind of remember what it was. It was Backy was like from a European country, and he had never been to America. And I think Backy finds out that he has a cousin that lives in America, and then his American cousin was like, "Hey, you should come and live with me in America and see America, you know, before you die." And he's like, "Oh, I've never been to America," and I can't remember what European countries from. He's from a very small European country, and he's never been to America ever. And then it's basically him and his cousin, like how his American cousin helps him like live life in America, and Backy makes a lot of like mistakes. And the same guy that plays Backy is the guy that plays Serge in Axel Foley's Beverly Hills Cop. Hello, my name is Sage. You know, and then Ockwell, try to say Sage, not Surge. Sounds like a detergent. So that guy. I'm going to have to check it out. Check it out. I haven't watched it in forever. It's been a minute. Let's see here. Everyone who wants to play mini golf with Fears, hit us up. Right on. Let's see. Chicken Wizard says, when we hang out, the main days I'll be able to hang out Saturday and Sunday. I have work. Hey, that's fine with me, Chicken Wizard. That sounds good to me. I'll have my apartment ready because I still haven't unpacked much. Well, hey, as long as we can play some video games and stream it, hell yeah. And then I cannot wait. I haven't talked to those Toy Man Toy Show vendors in forever. Give me those fucking deals. Be like, oh shit, here comes Fierce. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm back. Get on those deals. I've been out of the loop, but I'm back. Not $20. Give me $1, you know? They say 20, and I say $1 or $2. Oh man, we haven't had to put up with Fears in a while. That's right, I'm back. You're not going to sell me that Blu-ray for $20 or that toy for $20. Give me $1, you know? Give me $1. Hell yeah. There's definitely some cool spots we could hit up. I could hang out before I go to work, too. We'll probably play it by ear. I'm down, Chicken Wizard. You just let me know, because I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt your work time. I don't want to get you in trouble at work. So, yeah, because work is important. What's up, Sammy? What's up, dude? I'm trying to catch up with the chat before I watch any more movie trailers. Yeah. Oh, no, I know, Bukaki, I get where you're coming from. And I'm not making fun of Yakov, because Yakov has actually been, you know, nicer lately. So I'm not trying to create any waves. Just, I would never go that aggressive with people. I'm like, people can make up their own minds. Either you want to be a Christian and you want to believe in God and Jesus, or you don't. It's that simple. Either you do or you don't. Pick one, you know? So, yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah. Oh. Let's see here. That would be cool if you could get one of those killer deals on film. Oh, I will, Visions. But I've already done that, kind of. I've already done that a couple times, you know, in the vlogs and in the lives, you know, at Jeff's shows. I just haven't filmed one in quite a long time, but I will definitely try to get it on film again, because I've done it before. So, yeah. He has Wheelin' and Dealin' when he got that Escape from New York VHS. Yes, yep. Chicken Wizard, you were there when I got that, and it's so good. Because normally, whenever you get those old VHS tapes, I like it for the vintage look because, you know, everybody's so used to those. Blu-rays, DVD, you know, all that stuff. That one, it's got a plastic container over it. Here, let me grab it. I'll show you. And there's not many rips or tears in it, Chicken Wizard, and it's awesome. Awesome. So give me 1 second. I mean, there's a little, look, there's a little bit of damage right there, but not too much. I mean, it's almost perfect. Look, there's a little damage right there, but it comes in a plastic container. It's got that great, you know, thing. Fears will be that October 31st. So, I got a pretty, and you know what, Chicken Wizard? I got this a long time ago, and I don't even remember how much I got the guy down for. Chicken Wizard, do you remember how much I paid for this? I want to say it was 50 cents or $1. I think. But everybody else in the chat's got a better memory than Fears. We know this. We've established this. So, and I don't want to lie, because I've been doing really good on not lying. I honestly don't remember how much. Chicken Wizard, do you remember how much I paid for this? I remember it was a good deal, and I remember Chicken Wizard was there, because when I bought this, Chicken Wizard, it was the same kind that you bought. I Was a Teenage Terrorist, and you got like 20 VHSs. I mean, you were going buck wild, and I got like 1 or 2, and this was one of them. So, yeah. But let me know, Chicken Wizard, because I don't remember how much I paid for it. We need a how-to haggle at convention video. I can do that. I can definitely do that, buddy. It's pretty easy, you know? You never get the vendor mad. You never lowball him. You never make waves. But, yeah, I could make a how-to video. Absolutely. Absolutely. My dad was great at negotiation, and so was Grandpa Fears. So I learned from the masters. Like my dad, the very first car, me and my dad went halvesies. I paid $5,000. I saved up $5,000, and my dad paid the other $5,000. So my very first car was $10,000. But the guy wanted $20,000, and my dad was like, no. And then I remember the car dealership guy was like, no, what? He goes, there's no way I'm paying 20 grand. He goes, no. He goes, you need to start bringing the numbers down. And I just to watch my dad haggle with this, oh, he was genius. And the guy's like, well, what about 17,000? And my dad's like, he's like, you're doing good, but keep going down. My dad got it for 10 grand. And then me and my dad made a deal. My dad was like, John, I know you don't have 10 grand. He goes, you pay 5,000 of it, and I'll pay the other. And I was like, that's a deal, Dad. So my dad helped me out with it. But he got him from 20,000 to 10,000. And I was like, damn, he's good. I was like, hell yeah, Dad. But yeah. But there was no, I remember my dad's face. He was like, 20 grand? He's like, no. And the guy was like, what? And he's like, I'm not paying 20 grand. He's like, no way. My dad said it nicer than that, but I remember right away my dad was like, oh, no. And it like blew the guy's mind. Like, oh no, no what? And he's like, I'm not paying 20. No, he's like, no. He's like, keep going down. And then my dad kind of laughed. He's like, 17? He's like, yeah, you're doing good, but keep going down. And I just sat back. I was like, yeah, you're the man, Dad. Keep, get it down as cheap as possible. So way to go, Dad. Speaking of my dad, it's my dad's anniversary. He's been passed away for 3 years now. So I didn't really think about it until my brother texted me today. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, because I miss him a lot. So R.I.P. Dad. It's been 3 years. He died 3 years ago on September 16th. So, yeah, it's I miss him. I miss him a lot. I think about him a lot. I do miss him. I absolutely miss him. I think about him a lot, Especially the more older I get, the more I think about him, The only thing I regret is in my teen years, I think every guy went through this. In the teen years, Fierce thought he knew everything about everything. And the arguments that me and my dad got, I should have just said, because you can disagree with your folks, but me and my dad got into some heated arguments. I was like, you're wrong. And then we would just get into these heated arguments. If I could go back in time and erase all the bad arguments that me and my dad got into, I would. What I should have said is, hey, Dad, thanks a lot for the advice. I appreciate it. And then in my mind, I should have been like, well, I can either take his advice or not. And then I should have left it at that. But we got into some heated arguments. The biggest heatest argument that we got into, I so regret doing it. We were arguing, and then I turned around. I know it hurt my dad's feelings. I turned around. I was like, you're a fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of my face. And then I grabbed my keys, and I got in my car, and I drove off, and I stayed at a buddy's house. And then the next day, my dad didn't even look at me, and I don't think we talked for like a week. And then I finally apologized because it was so awkward. So I so regret calling my dad a fucking asshole. And I never did. It was only that one time. And I eventually apologized to my dad. And I said, Dad, I didn't mean it. He goes, you're not an asshole. I said, we just got into a heated argument. And when people get angry, you say a lot of things, in the heat of the moment. And my dad was like, I know. I said, yeah, but Dad, I owe you a big apology. I said, I know that hurt you. He goes, yeah. He goes, it hurt. And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, I didn't mean it. So I said, I just wanted to apologize. And I said, I'm sorry. That was the worst thing I ever said to my dad because I know it hurt. So I so regret doing that. And I'm glad that I got to apologize to him before he passed away. But I miss you, Dad. I miss my dad so much. I think about him all the time. I pray for him every day. Absolutely. But I know he's in a better place. And I know he's hanging out with Grandpa Fears. Hell yeah. That's right, Visions. R.I.P. Deal Dad Master. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Visions. Your dad and my dad are probably cracking open some beers right now, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. All right. Let's watch. Let's do Convoy. I read the back at Barnes & Noble, but I need to watch the trailer to see what I'm getting myself into. All right, here we go. Let me see here. It's funny. This guy is in the sequel to Big Top Pee-wee. Because as soon as I saw his face, I was like, oh, shit. That guy is in Pee-wee Herman too. And I was like, oh, hell. All right, so Convoy. Trailer. And when did they make this? They made this in... Nice! 1978. Okay, so it's not too old, but it's pretty old. Okay, let's see. Let me find the trailer here. Here we go. Convoy, 1978 original trailer. All right, let's do it.
We are gardeners.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Phil has a new home and a dream. Yay, from Quantum Fiber Internet's new homes and dreams.
The dream is real.
All right, here we go.
here's a rubber duck. You got a copy on me, Big Ben, come on.
Breaker 19, this is Rubber fucking Duck. That's hilarious. We're already off to a good start.
Yeah, 10-4, Big Ben, for sure, for sure. By golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown, come on. Yeah, it's a big 10-4 there, Big Ben. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we've got us a convoy.
Good music. Good music, and I love trucker talk. Yeah, you got the feeders, man. Come on back. Yeah, I'm going to stop at a choke and puke, and then I'm going to get some gas guzzler, and then I'm going to get right back on the road. That's Big 10-4. Hell yeah.
It was a dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth hauling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We was heading for Bear on I-10 about a mile out.
Oh, shit. The guy from, I forgot his name. The guy that plays Paulie out of Rocky. He's in this. Fucking hell. I forgot that guy's name, but he's such a good actor. He plays Rocky's, like, best friend, and he's Adrian's brother. And then Paulie treats Adrian like shit. And then Rocky comes to Adrian's, defense because Rocky loves Adrian. And I just saw him in this. I was like, oh, dude, fucking Paulie's in this. And then Ernest Borgnine is in this, too. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm telling you. Visions, Ernest Borgnine was fucking in everything in 70s, 80s, and 90s. He was in two of my favorite things ever. Escape from New York and fucking Airwolf. Hell yeah. R.I.P. Ernest Borgnine. That motherfucker is great. I love it. Awesome. So he's in this movie. Wow. Okay.
Cheeky town. I says, Big Ben, this here's a rubber duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down.
Oh man, this looks really good. Like, all these bad guys are trying to, like, get the trucks. Like, they keep smashing into the trucks, trying to get the trucks off the road, which is fucking stupid because you got a car and then a truck. Well, obviously, if you throw a car into a truck has bigger wheels, a truck weighs more, and I'm like, you idiots. I'm like, if you try to, like, shove a car and shove a truck off the road, maybe a little truck you could do it, but not a big rig. Fuck that. I mean, like, the big rig is always going to win. But it seems like there's a lot of action in this, so I'm very excited to watch this.
Breaker, Big Ben, this here's a duck. Now, you want to back off them hogs? 10 about 5 miles or so. 10 roger, them hogs getting 10 clear.
By the time we got into Tulsa town, we had 85 trucks in all. But there's a roadblock up on the Cloverleaf, and them bears was wall to wall. Yeah, them smokies as thick as bugs on a bumper. They even had a bear in the air. I says, calling all trucks, says, here's the duck. We about to go hunting bear.
Dude, this looks awesome. I found this one on my own. There's a lot of, like, hot 70s chicks in this. There's, like, explosions. Again, they're trying to take a little car and run a fucking truck off the road, which is never going to happen, you know. But this looks good. A lot of cameos in it. That's awesome that Ernest Borgnine, he plays the sheriff. He's in this. That's cool. I'll be honest, this kind of reminds me a little bit, not all, it kind of reminds me a little bit of this movie, a little bit of Smokey and the Bandit. You know, it's got that vibe to it, which is good because I love Smokey and the Bandit. The first and second one are good. The third, Smokey and the Bandit, is fucking shit crap garbage. So don't even waste your time on Smokey and the Bandit 3. It's terrible. The first and the second one are fantastic.
Well, we rolled up Interstate 44 like a rocket sled on rails. We tore up all of our swindle sheets and left them sitting on scale.
By the time we hit that shy town, them bears was getting smart. They'd brought up some reinforcements from the Illinois National Guard.
This guy, he's like, down, but fucking that guy's little voice and shit is hilarious. He's like, I was coming on down the road, and I, stopped in a choke and puke, and down. Sounds like some, like he's like just jamming out on a fucking banjo and shit. That guy's voice sounds fucking hilarious. Amazing.
There's armored cars and tanks and jeeps and rigs of every size. Yeah, them chicken coops was full of bears, and choppers filled the skies. Well, we shot the line, we went for broke, with 1,000 screaming trucks, then 11 long-haired friends of Jesus in a chartreuse microbus. Strip for the Jersey Shore, preparing to cross the line. I could see the bridge was lined with bears, but it didn't have a doggone dime. I says, Pigpen, this here's a rubber duck. We just ain't going to pay no toll.
I wonder if they made this before Smoking the Bandit. Hang on. They either made it before or after Smoking the Bandit, because I don't want to say that this convoy is a ripoff of Smoking the Bandit. It looks good. I mean, I can't wait to watch it, but I'm just curious. Let me ask Meta. Hey, Meta, did they make the movie Convoy before or after Smoking the Bandit?
The movie Convoy was made after Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit was released in 1977, while Convoy hit theaters in 1978.
Okay. See, that makes sense. They probably saw Smokey and the Bandit, and they were like, oh man, this movie's fucking great. Let's try to make our own version. But it looks different, but that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Alright. Let's finish this real quick.
Doing 98 and just let them truckers roll 10-4. Cause we are riding on, rocking to the night. We are riding on, ain't you beautiful sight.
Oh, that's his name, Burt Young. Burt Young plays Paulie because it just showed his name. I knew it. I knew he played Paulie. I just couldn't remember his acting name.
What's your 20? Well, they ought to know what's good in them honk out there for sure. Well, mercy sakes, good buddy, we're going to back on out here, so keep the buttons off your glass and the bears off your tails. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. This here's a rubber duck.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let me get back to the chat, and then the last one I'm going to watch is, this is Season 4, but I want to see Season 1 trailer because I love the Creep Show movies, Creep Show 1 and 2. Bukaki loves it. Visions loves it. But I didn't know they made a show, Visions, until I found Season 4. They only had Season 4 available, but I'm going to watch Season 4, and if I like this, then I'm going to get Seasons 1, 2, and 3. But I'm going to watch the trailer for Season 1 and see what it's all about. But the Creeper is looking pretty badass, so there it is. I'm going to catch up with the chat, though, and then we're going to watch it, because I don't want to get too far behind. Hell yeah. All right, so the last thing I read was Vision saying that would be cool if you got one of those killer deals on film. I'll try. I really will. Chicken Wizard, do you remember, though? Do you remember how much I paid for the Escape from New York thing? Let me know, Chicken Wizard, because I honestly can't remember. Let's see. What's up, Sammy? Let's see. My dad used to chug 22-ounce bottles of malt liquor and try to fill them back up with piss. Did your dad do that too? Wow. My dad did not do that, Visions. Man. Why? Wait, I'm just curious. I'm curious. I can understand him drinking, but why didn't he just piss in a toilet? Why did he piss in the jugs? I'm not making fun of your dad. I'm like legit curious. No, my dad drank beer, but my dad drank like on special occasion. My dad and mom weren't big drinkers. My mom isn't a big drinker. My dad would only drink like at family events or at weddings or whenever we would go to England. Sometimes he would have a couple beers like on vacation and stuff, but My dad drank pretty responsibly, but yeah. But I could see it, Visions. I could see my dad having a beer with your dad in heaven. Hell yeah, buddy. Because we're buddies. But I guarantee you my dad would not fill up a bottle with piss. That's just not my dad. I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm just curious why your dad did that. But there it is. But you did say your dad. I got on the list. Because my dad was big into movies like your dad. You said your dad liked that movie, The Hunted. I still haven't found it yet. I can't wait. It's got that guy in it that he was in the remake of the. It was Robert De Niro, the other guy. The other guy was in the remake of The Wolfman, and he also played the Collector in one of the Avengers movies. I don't remember what, because at the end he's like, "Oh yeah, this duck is part of my new collection," and he plays the Collector, and then Howard the Duck is in an Avengers movie, and he gets a real quick cameo, and he just pans to him, and he's in a glass case, and Howard the Duck is smoking a cigar and shit. So he played that guy, and then he also played a Bond villain in License to Kill. He wasn't the main Bond villain. He was like the Bond villain's like henchman or whatever, and Bond kills him in that movie. So hell yeah. Let's see here. Vision says, Convoy, Richie helps at the truck stops. That's right. Does he? Right on. That's cool. I haven't talked to Richie in quite a while. It's been a minute since I've said hello to that guy. Let's see here. Let's see. Have you watched the movie I say? Not yet, Walter. Not yet. It's right here. It's right. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Hang on. Right here. I still need to watch it, buddy. I promise I'm going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it, I promise. I just haven't watched it yet. I'm still going to watch it. The song was out before Smoking the Bandit. I'm just saying, Dave, that was like a real quick, that was a cool tune. He's like, and that guy was like rhyming it and shit. I was laughing. I'm not saying it was a bad song, but I was fucking losing it over that guy's voice and over that fucking song. It was hilarious. Oh, man. Vision says, because it's a fun game, Fears. It's science. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Have you ever tried a 40-ounce bottle of malt liquor? No, I have not. I've had liquor, but never. I don't think I've ever had malt liquor before. I don't think so. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've got that one. Incredible. Drop Dead Fred. I've got it. It's right over there. I've got Drop Dead Fred. And the guy that played Drop Dead Fred, he's a British actor. I don't know if he's still alive, but he was on a British TV show called Bottom. Bottom. Oh, no, wait. It had an S on it. Bottoms. 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 I don't remember what that TV show was about, but I know he was on that. And he was on that show before he got Drop Dead Fred. So, yeah. Malt liquor and a Newport got together like peas and carrots. Well, there you go. Richie's always down on his knees. Oh, wow, Bouquet. I don't want to hear about that, Bouquet. Ew! That's just gross. So now he's at truck stops, and he's eating dirty diapers. God damn. Richie, what the hell am I going to do with you? I don't know. It's probably nuts. That's pretty nuts. Oh, my God. Ew! That's just gross. That's nasty. Let's see. Pick Rob is a loyal Rich. Oh, wow. Well, Pick Rob is pretty disgusting. Pick Rob and Matman are worse than Richie, Visions. You got to admit that. Pick Rob is a pedophile. So is Matman. You know? Ugh. People are fucking weird, man. I'm telling you. Ugh. That sends a cold shiver down Fears' back. Oh, my. Ew. Fucking hell. I don't even want to think about it. Ew. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Incredible. Do that one. I'm also going to do my impression of Ernest Borg. Yeah, but save that one. Save that one for either a live stream that I get you in, Zach, or for the vlog, or do it for both. Because if you got an Ernest Borgnine, impression, which obviously you do, I can't wait to hear that one. Oh, hell yeah. Anyway. Chicken Wizard says, I drink malt liquor. There you go, Chicken Wizard. I'm not going to say that word. Chicken Wizard, you did not answer my question. Do you remember how much I paid for that? Because you were there. And I want to know how much it was. Because I know the guy, I think he wanted like $5 or $6. And I think I talked him down to $1. I think that's right. I'm not 100% positive. But let me know, Chicken Wizard, because your memory is better than mine. I think, I'm not lying, I think that's what it was. If I'm wrong, correct me, Chicken Wizard. Alright. I'm going to find season 1 and watch this. Because I love Creepshow 1 and 2. I highly suggest, I'm probably going to rewatch them again as soon as the October season starts. Tomorrow, I'm going to read to you guys, to get the Halloween spirit, an old classic. Bam! I'm going to be reading this tomorrow. Peanuts presents It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Over 50 years. 50 years of the Great Pumpkin. Hell yes. I used to read this as a kid. Now it's in my book collection. Hell yeah. Because Fears likes that nostalgic stuff. And I used to watch it every year around Halloween. So I will be reading this tomorrow. And then when it gets closer to Halloween, I'm going to be reading The Nightmare Before Christmas. There we are. Let's see. Walter says, I heard Pickrup say in a stream recently, he's going to fight you for calling him a pedo. My money's on you to win. Oh, I would kill that motherfucker. I would kill that motherfucker. I'll say it again. Hey, Pickrup, go fuck yourself, you fat piece of shit. You're a goddamn pedophile. Hey, Pickrup, up your ass. Now I can get real pissed off. Because that is disgusting. Oh. I hate Matt, man. I hate Pickrup and all those. What's the other one? He's got buck teeth. And his hair's all straggly. What's the other guy? That Aaron Kasharshi guy told me about him. That Canadian gamer guy told me about him. He's like real skinny, and that guy's a pedophile. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? I don't remember the guy's fucking name. He looks really weird. He's super skinny, barely any hair, like 2 buck teeth. I can't think of the motherfucker's name. Pixel sent me a link to him a long time ago. No, it's not Sayacamp. Don't even go there, cool jerk. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Pixel, you know who I'm talking about. It's like Lazarus or something. I can't remember his fucking name. It's he's a weird pedophile fuck too. Cyrax! That's what it is. Cyrax. Yeah, you guys tell me about that crazy motherfucker. Yeah. I thought it was like Lazarus or something. Pixel, I remember you're like, Fears, if you hate Matt, man, you're going to hate this guy. And I remember you sent me a link, and I started watching, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's fucking crazy and creepy. And I turned it off. I was like, fuck this. So fuck all 3 of those guys. Ew. Oh, my God. Crazy motherfuckers. Crazy motherfuckers. The guy wanted like 20 or 30, and you talked him down. Yeah, I know I talked him down, but do you remember how much I got him down, Chicken Wizard? I want to say I got him down like $5 maybe out of 20 or 30. I know I got him down. So yeah. He may be chilling now, Visions, but I mean, he still did the deed, you know? Because I've heard a lot about Cyrax. I've heard a lot about Pick Rub, and I've heard a lot about Matt Man, and I was like, I want nothing to do with those crazy motherfuckers. So, yeah. Anyway. Craziness. All right. Let me find Creep Show Season 1. That's awesome that they made it into a TV show. That is awesome. Creep Show Season 1 trailer. I've yet to watch the trailer, but here we go. All right. Oh, wow. Creep Show looks cool. Like, he's always... Tom Savini played Creep Show, the actual host of the show, in Creep Show 2, which was badass. But that's how he looks like in Season 4. But he looks a little bit different in Season 1. This one, he's got like a gray cloak on. In the first season, he's got like a brown cloak on, but still looks pretty badass. Let's watch this. Creep Show Season 1 Comic-Con trailer. All right, here we go. Let's do it.
What if I told you this dish was actually healthy? Let's be real. Factor's menu is way healthier than the competition. Their chefs actually know what they're doing. Every meal's balanced and built to support my goals. I needed high-protein meals that aren't bland or boring.
All right, here we go. See what I'm getting myself into.
Who are you?
Damn!
You know it's okay to be scared, right?
You gonna tell me what this is all about?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh shit! They kind of hint at it. That one lady just said it's okay to be scared, right? And then a little kid is sitting in a chair and he's holding up the same comic book out of Creep Show 1. That's pretty badass. You know the red and white, not white. Tom Axon's like, you read this shit? He goes, no son of mine's gonna read this shit, and he tears it up, throws it in the garbage in Creep Show 1. And in this one, in the trailer, it's the little kid holding the same Creep Show comic book. That's a nice throwback. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, because I've read some of the Creep Show comic books back in the day, and I also Vault of Horror. When I turned 16, I got to read all those. I read some of the Vault of Horror comic books too.
You've killed before. You kill again.
Nice. Executive producer, Greg Nicotero. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
I see what you did there.
There are things in the corners of this world. Help me!
Oh, wow.
They'll drive you insane.
Tobin Bell is in it. Oh, well, he's in Season 1. I don't know if he's in all the other seasons, but I just saw Tobin Bell, Jigsaw, in the Season 1. Oh, man, this looks good.
A new generation of horror has risen from the dead.
Oh my god, the guy, I forgot his name, the guy that played Dewey in Scream is in Season 1. A lot of cameos. Nice. I can't wait. Nice. Wow. Damn. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. That looks cool, man. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, though, because Creep Show 1 is fucking great. Creep Show 2 is pretty great. I'll be honest, though. Creep Show 2, the movie, it's alright, but my favorite scene out of Creep Show 1 is when Leslie Nielsen, because everyone's used to him being like the funny guy. That's the first time I saw him play a villain, and he scared the shit out of me when I first watched it when I was 16, 17. And he's like, yeah, you better hold your breath, Harry. And then those two zombies like come out of the ocean and fucking kill him. And That's my favorite scene out of the first one. My favorite scene out of Creepshow 2. All those college people are like, yeah, let's get drunk. We're drinking beer and going nuts. And then whatever that black liquid creature that was in the lake, it comes flying out of the lake, shoots this black liquid, and kind of like eats the kids on the raft alive. And then one guy makes it to land, and he kind of like taunts the black liquid creature. He's like, yeah, I made it to land. You can't kill me. The thing shoots out of the lake and kind of like grabs him like this and pulls him back into the lake. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have pissed him off. There you go. You get what you deserve. So that's my favorite scene out of Creepshow 2. But season 1 of this, pretty cool. Let's watch season 4, because that's the only one. That's just the only one I could find at Barnes & Noble. But if when I watch this, I'm going to watch all of it, do a review on season 4. If I like it, I'm going to order seasons 1 through 3. But that trailer, season 1, looked pretty good. Let's see what season 4 is all about, and then I'll get back to the chat here. Wow. Pretty good. I'm liking it. I am liking it. All right, here we go. Creepshow season 4 trailer. All right, here we go. I know Tom Atkins is in it. I know it's going to be good because Tom Atkins, right here, from The Fog, John Carpenter's The Fog, and Season of the Witch, Halloween 3, there he is. And he was in the original Creepshow 1, so they had to bring him back, so I know season 4 is going to be good.
Hello?
The classic horror movie. Hello? Oh God, is anyone there? Yeah, you dumb bitch. Of course there's someone. There's always someone there. You know? Damn.
These are the last moments of your life.
She got killed quick.
You're scaring me.
You have no idea what you are dealing with.
Something beyond your comprehension.
Wow.
Some people deserve to rot.
Is Killer be killed out there, sweetie?
Damn. Some guy got hit in the head with a fucking mallet, and a lot of brain matter went everywhere. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Who was that?
Everyone has a price to pay.
Sacrifice must be made.
I'll be honest. Tom Atkins is getting pretty old. I mean, he looks like he's, I don't know, 70 or 80, but man, I gotta give the guy respect. He still loves acting. He's still going nuts. He's still going ballistic. Still acting in movies and TV shows now. Way to go, Tom. Hell yeah. Because Fears will do the same thing. When I'm fucking 90, I'm going to still be going nuts. I may be old, but I'm not obsolete. Indiana Jones quote. Hell yeah. When I'm 90, I'll still be doing lives and vlogging and going fucking ballistic. Hell yeah. That's just what Fears does.
This is it for you.
Did you just Patrick Swayze that boss?
Wow.
Don't tell her we're dead. They're dead.
Oh.
Monster. I'll give you a monster.
Wow. The guy says, I'll give you a monster, like the monster drink, and then he looks to the right and a fucking monster comes flying through the window. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have said it. You asked for a monster, you get a monster. You motherfucker. I'm going to save this one for tomorrow. I'll watch this tomorrow. Because I watched this. This was good, but I want to watch 2, 3, and 4 tomorrow. So, yeah. And I'm getting tired. I think that's a good place to stop. So, because I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm going to get some dinner. I've been snacking on this. So I'm going to catch up with the chat. It's a nice place to stop. I will do the topic fall in Missouri tomorrow. But it was definitely fun hanging out with you guys. So I'm just gonna catch up with the chat. I'll catch up with the chat, and then I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here. Let's see. Also, I need to do Alf, Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau. I'd love to see your Walter Matthau because that guy was funny. You ever seen him in Grumpier Old Man? Moron! Putz! Putz! You putz! That Grumpier old man or whatever. 1 and 2 is great. Those are awesome. Bob Hope. Well, I can't wait to hear him, Zach. I mean, you are the impression master, so there you are. Can't wait to hear your Alf impression. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be good. Are you a Robert Redford fan by chance? Me, Visions? Yeah, he's all right. I heard that he passed away today. So at the start, before you came in, Visions, I said R.I.P. Prayers and blessings to Robert Redford. I saw him in a couple things. The most recent thing I saw him was when he played a villain in... It was a couple years ago. I don't remember what Avengers movie. But he was in one of those Avengers movies. It was either Avengers or Iron Man 3 or something like that. I remember seeing him in that. But yeah, he was a solid actor. You know, pretty cool. It's a shame he passed away. So sending prayers and blessings to his family. So yeah. You're going to love it, Khaki. John, Tina says your blood pressure is going to go through the roof. Simmer down, y'all. I just, that shit annoys me, and it pisses me off. People online, like Mattman and Pickrob, think it's okay to do crazy, terrible things to children, and it's fucking insane. And I'm like, are you fucking idiots? It just drives me nuts. You should never harm a child, and it's fucking demented. It's fucking twisted. It just really pisses me off. That gets Fierce's blood a-boiling. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, if Mattman ever got near Shelton, I would beat him up to an inch of his fucking life. So there it is. There it is. Let's see. Have you ever seen Pulp Fiction? I bought it, but I haven't watched it yet. I've seen bits of it, but I can't wait to watch all of it. That's right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Peace deuces. Well, I do. I love each and every one of you guys. I've got the best fans in the world, and I appreciate all your loving and loyal support and the likes and the comments and the chats and everything, anything that people send me in fan mail. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. Anyway. I don't know what you're on about, Visions. Wait. Who has AIDS? I have no idea. I don't know what you're on about. I must have missed the comment. Anyway, I'm getting tired. I need to take a shower, and I need to get some dinner. It's 11:41. And I need to take a nap before I go into work, because I'm a little tired. But look forward tomorrow, the Tampa Toy Con. That was about a month or two ago. Oh, wait. 3 months ago now. When me and Sega... It's either 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I can't remember. Hang on. When was the Tampa Toy Con? Hang on. Tampa Toy Con. Oh, no. It's not on this one. This one's the new schedule. It was a couple months ago. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Mattman's gay. Visions. Mattman, he's a fucking retard. He's a fucking tool bag. And what I actually said, I said if Mattman ever touched Shelton or got near Shelton, I'd beat him up to his inch of his life, because no one fucks with my family. And just like Cyrax and Pick Rob and Mattman, they think it's okay to do horrible things to children. And that's fucking demented. That's fucking insane. And it really pisses me off. Oh, I fucking hate those motherfuckers. Anyway, that's right, Chicken Wizard. Sniddles! That's right. And I even did a Sniddles in the... I think it was the last vlog when I was taking Sega to the airport. Or we were... No. I took him to play miniature golf. And we were on the Disney property and we were playing miniature golf. We didn't go to Disney World. We were just on the Disney property and we played miniature golf one more time. And then he did a Sniddles. I did one. But he did a lot of Sniddles all through the vlogs. And then I took him to the airport. So, hell yeah. Did you post that 2024 Super RetroCon when you and I met? A little bit. Not all of it, buddy. I'm still trying to catch up. That's why I've been doing less streams here and there. But slowly but surely, I'm getting caught up. I've got about, I'd say maybe 7 or 8 vlogs, and then I'm back. Because I got to do my birthday from last year, the one that you just mentioned, Christmas, and then all that Escape from New York movie locations when I went into town last year when I threw my mom a 70s birthday party because my mom turned 71 this year. And we threw her a 70s party when she turned 70 last year, which was great. You guys have yet to see. I filmed that entire party. I put up the footage of me and my mom throwing my brother a wedding reception party because he didn't really... We had a tiny party, but my mom wanted to thank me and my brother. And she's like, hey, John, you should fly in. Don't tell your brother. And me and you will buy a big banquet hall and we'll give your brother like a wedding reception party. Because my brother didn't really get to have one. Because my dad didn't... Whenever my brother got married, my dad was getting really sick. He said, I don't know if I'll be able to like go to a big wedding. So they had the wedding in my mom and dad's backyard. And then we just had a small little party in, like, my mom and dad's living room. And so it went from, like, a 300 wedding to, like, I think, like, maybe, I don't know, 50 people, 50, 60 people showed up, including me to my brother's little wedding. And then my mom wanted, like, hey, let's do a big reception. Tons of people came to that reception, the one that me and my mom threw my brother. I'd say, like, 200 people showed up for that one. I mean, that was big. That was massive. So, yeah. Anyway. You gonna do anything for your birthday this year? Like, go out with friends? I probably me and LC will go and do something. If not, then I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'm gonna do a big birthday stream here, and then I'm gonna do one day at Disney. I don't know what park yet, and I'll do that, and then for Halloween, I'll do the Halloween stream and the whole 9 yards. I got the wig, Walter, for Snake Plissken. I just need to buy the eye patch. I found a really cool eye patch off of Etsy, and that one's cheaper. I was going to buy an eye patch at Spirit. Spirit, they wanted like $10 for an eye patch, and I'm like, fuck that noise. I found one on Etsy, and that's the official Snake Plissken one on Etsy, and they wanted it for like $2.30 or some shit. I was like, oh, well, that one's cheaper. I'm going to buy that one, you know? So I was like, I'm not paying $10. I was like, no way. Anyway. No, he didn't, Visions. That's bullshit. Now I know you're joking around, Vision. No, he didn't. You guys know how Bung and Chung and all that stuff started. I stole it from my buddy Trent. And you guys have seen Trent. I made a video about Trent ages ago. But whenever Trent comes to visit, because he lives in, with his wife and his kids and stuff. They live in, where is it? I forget where his wife lives. I think Montana or something. But my buddy Trent's from Missouri, so he said, Fears, we got to hang out. Because we haven't hung out in a while. I mean, we keep in touch on the phone because Trent's been my best friend since the end of 8th grade. Trent, Eric, Tom, Jesse, all the guys. So yeah, Trent's the one that starts. So don't even go there, Visions. Shame, 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 shame. No, it's not, Tina. No, it's not. I'm just getting tired. Get some sleep before work, Fears. Oh, I know. As soon as I get done, I'm taking a shower. I'm going to get something to eat. And I'm going to go take a nap. But if there's time, let's select a movie for tonight to watch. If I don't watch it tonight, then I'll watch it tomorrow after work. So let's select one movie because I'm getting tired and I need a skedaddle. So yeah. I think it's going to be Convoy. This is the next watch. Because that trailer looked phenomenal. So I think Convoy, I'm going to watch it either tonight or tomorrow. So hell yeah. There it is. I wasn't kidding, just asking. If he's saying that, Visions, if Matt Man's saying that, then he's a goddamn liar. You guys know fully well, Trent created the little language because he always used to like, Trent was nuts back in the day. He would literally go up to like teachers in high school, scream into their ear, bong! And because Trent was so like muscular, he knew that the teachers wouldn't do shit. And me, Eric, and Jesse would be just sitting at the lunch table just laughing our ass off, you know? Trent was the one that walked up, yeah, let me just get in a little bit of this. And he would take up somebody's hamburger and be like, I'm just biting into their hamburger. And we would laugh our ass off. We would laugh our ass off. So if Matt Man is saying that he made up bung and chung, then he's a goddamn liar. Because, Trent's the one that made up all that, and then I just stole it from him because I was like, Trent, I'm going to use that on my YouTube channel. And he's like, why? I said, the fans love the bung and the chung. And he's like, really? And I'm like, oh, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm taking off. It was fun hanging out with you guys. I will see you tomorrow or Thursday. Don't forget to watch Lannon's show every Thursday and every Friday night. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. It was fun hanging out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mr. Walter White on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe to Chicken Wizard on YouTube. Subscribe to Mama Bear and Papa Bear. Subscribe to The Incredible Impression on YouTube. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. And last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, the leader of the community, Fears, Lord Fears, at FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. And this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!